Hello everyone, it's Inque, and we are playing Romulans again. Welcome to Sins of a Galactic Empire, Sacrifice of Angels 2 mod. So, what's the deal with the Romulans? Well, I talked a little bit about them during my Armada 3 video, but let's just go over that again. The Romulans' big thing here is alpha damage. Let's go ahead and get our initial shipyards up.
If you
Lovely.
dare.
Now, as the Romulans, we start off with the Talshar Operations HQ, which has this fun little power. Basically says, hello, any ship which shows up in the home system, I can just flat out disable and do a significant amount of damage to. And it looks like it, based on the description, it actually hits the entire fleet. So hitting the Romulan home system, yeah, good luck with that. Our starting capital ship is the Z1, which you will probably not recognize. And our initial frigates are V7 White Winds. This is something, if you remember from the Federation video I did a while back, the Sacrifice of Angels 2 likes playing with antiques. And this will become very obvious. It's very obvious with the Federation. All of your initial frigates are original series era. So you've got Centaurs, Mirandas, Excelsiors, all that sort of thing. And it's the same thing here. With the Romulans, we have a lot of ships which will be more recognizable to people who've played Starfleet Command and that sort of thing. The only modern one which we have is the Talon class here. So we have our fleet up and running. Let's take a quick look at what we've got around. We've got a couple of D-class, that is an Arctic world, and there we have an asteroid field. So we're going to go down this way, claim this one. That we should be able to get the research to get Arctic colonization pretty quickly. And then, yeah, this might be a little interesting to take because they do have a Decora. But let's go ahead and line up our fleet, and then we can take a look at how the Romulans actually fight. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get some initial research going. We're going to want, definitely going to want the basic fleet repair, because that's pretty standard in all Sacrifice of Angels doodads. Let's take a look down here. We're going to want advanced warning, and then we are going to need 2 research labs in order to get the next thing. Let's zoom in. We're going to focus fire on this pillager. So we have the initial fleet making its attack run. You'll see that the damage output looks fairly average, nothing too special, but take a look at the fire rates of these ships. Let's start these researches as well. Let's get an early start on our damage tricks. So a bunch of plasma torpedoes out, and these ships have a long attack run. You can see they took a long time to turn around. Come back around. We're firing off our disruptors, but our torpedoes still haven't renewed. Okay, so we've got a few torpedoes coming out now, so it takes over the average attack run to be actually able to regenerate our torpedo launchers. In the meantime, we're sort of swinging in the breeze and not being able to do all that much damage, so once you have your cloaking devices, which is a tier 2 research right here, then there's a kind of a micro game of cloak up, get in, alpha strike, recloak, which is very Romulan and awkward to deal with. Okay, that white wind there is taking a lot of damage, so yeah, no. I was hoping I could get out in time, but that's what's going to happen. That is the Pillager down, which is the biggest ship. Let's focus fire on this Wanderer. A couple of plasma torpedoes coming off the Belak, and that's gone. Plasma torpedoes do a lot of damage. lovely, and that's the other one gone.
Shall be done.
So,
We have successfully
there is
colonized.
our first colony done. Let's go ahead and start getting some upgrades. I want to focus down getting that research lab immediately, and then we can look at getting those up. Now, we did take a couple of losses, so let's go ahead and build some more White Winds. You see, these are actually pretty cheap to build, so not a huge deal. We do want to look at grabbing the Bright One research, because these actually do a fair bit more damage,
My crew is
although they are a little more fragile, so it's kind of a balancing act there.
We lie in
Let's
the
move
shadows.
our reinforcements
Upgrade
through.
order confirmed.
Cool, and that is our initial disruptor tech completed.
My crew is ready.
Okay, so what else do we have? We've got improved salvaging, and then all the way up here we have wreckage auto salvage. You may remember that from my Borg
Engaging
games.
warp drive.
The ability to salvage resources around my capital ships. It takes a little bit more investment than the Borg version does, but that's something we're going to want to look at eventually, because the Romulan fleet can get a little pricey.
We lie
Cool, and there's
in the
my
shadows.
second White Wind. Fleet is ready to go. Now, we do have 3 Marquis, which we'll be able to just nuke down really fast. But we do also have a Decora to kill, so let's take a quick look at the stats of the Belak. This thing is not resilient by any standard. The Decora is going to have a lot more shielding.
Engaging
But we have a lot of damage output, and we have a lot of fancy tricks we can pull, so I'm reasonably
How may
confident
I
we can
serve?
make this work. It's just going to cost us a little bit. Then we are going to loop back around here, kill these guys, and go back up here.
Engage.
But I kind of want to get this place done ASAP. So let's go ahead, grab Arctic Exploitation, queue that up. And then we're running a little bit low on dilithium, but it's another reason to grab this place. That'll be 4 dilithium asteroids, which will give us a pretty sizable boost to our income and allow us to do a lot more research. And then at some point we're going to start running into trip problems, but hopefully we can deal with that sooner rather than later. Okay, this is a nice planet here. It's definitely going to be our next big target. We have got the Orion base here, so we're going to have to be a little careful. Nope, wrong one. Okay, we don't actually have room for Talons at the moment, so we're going to have to just kind of live with that. But let's want Star Glider? Yeah, let's go ahead and build a Star Glider. So we've got it ready for when we are
'Tis more brave to live than to die.
grabbing these mineraloids down here.
Standing by for order.
And that doesn't actually have the ability to do that, so I'm not sure what it does. Go figure.
Station complete.
Okay, what do we want to do then? Let's go ahead and just send that up here. And it might be able to take this world. We'll see what happens with that. I don't have any particular use for it right now, so I'm just going to hold on to it. Okay, here we go.
'Tis
Fleet
more
is
brave
inbound.
To live than to die.
So this Marquis Raider is going to die so
Destroy
quickly.
that target.
Just one volley of plasmas are going to wipe it out. Yeah. Very, very dead.
Proceed, Centurion.
Then we've got the Decora here, which is going to be the main problem we've got to deal with. So,
Destroy that target.
yeah, let's focus fire on him. See what we can do with some good plasma volleys.
Station complete.
Yeah, torpedoes back up, so let's take a look at how much alpha damage we can get in. Okay, and those torpedoes have just hit as well. So lost almost 2,000 shields from the torpedo volleys.
We lie in the shadows.
I'm actually going to requeue my White Winds to go chasing the Marquis. Because keeping them up close is going to be a waste of their alpha damage. So,
My crew is
okay,
ready.
move those to take out that. We'll just duel here for a little bit. Taking a fair amount of damage. So we do want to be careful.
Bring all weapons to
Lovely. So that's the Marquis dealt with. We should have some more plasma. Okay, not a huge amount, but enough. And now we have... Okay, so our Z1 is taking more damage than I'd really like, but making things work. Okay, let's take a quick look here. We do want to get some orbital weapons platforms up, just in case of Marquis attacks, so let's drop a couple of these
station
orbital
complete.
turrets. Which are, they're okay. They're nothing spectacular, especially compared to, for example, the Dominion defenses. But everyone's stuff is pretty puny compared to the Dominion, so what can you do? Yeah, that didn't make it. We have lost a White Wind, but the Bellax shields are still at 1/4, and the Ferengi ship has lost shields. Lovely. Another wave of plasma torpedoes coming in. Nice. Yeah, we should be able to take this guy, no problem. Okay, but we have lost another ship, so let's get some replacements. Let's get a couple of bright ones up for a bit more alpha damage. And then I'm actually going to grab an upgrade there. And I want to grab a logistics upgrade there. So first question, what's the next big thing we need? We definitely need to get to rank 2 military to get our cloaking devices, as well as some of our bigger and nastier ships.
Station complete.
Gonna grab, let's queue that up. Where are... Okay, so we've got orbital refinery there. Trading station is all the way up here at tier 4. The Romulan economy isn't great. How's the decor looking? Yeah, we're killing it. We are steadily losing White Winds, unfortunately. But he's down to 500 health, so I'm reasonably confident. It's just a question of how much damage we're actually going to take in
My
practice.
crew is ready.
Let's queue up our bright ones to move down here. Let's actually get a waypoint on this fleet.
Upgrade order confirmed.
And let's go with White Winds. So we don't want all the bright ones, because like I said, they are a bit more fragile, so gotta be a little careful there. Come on, we just need one more good volley. Even just disruptors would probably kill him at this
How
point.
may I serve?
This one's coming in for an attack run. Yeah, you can see that even the pulse disruptors have a bit of a cooldown on them, so
How may I serve?
that's the thing.
Proceed, Centurion.
But we do have Koinonia,
Station
and the next few fights are going to be pretty easy, so I'm not super
How
worried.
may I serve?
And I do actually plan to drop a shipyard here so we can do some quick repairs. So we're looking good so far.
Our research is complete.
So yeah, I think the priority is we get another weapons lab here.
We have successfully colonized.
That's... There we go. Couldn't put that there. I guess this has got a big radius for whatever reason. Alright, so I'm going to immediately queue up cloaking device, both ranks, because that's going to reduce the cost a fair amount. Next question, do we want to go for Sparrowhawks or Winged Defenders? Let's take a quick comparison of those. So we've got the Winged Defender here, which is a decent chunk tougher. It also uses photon torpedoes instead of plasma torpedoes, so she's more of a sustained
Crew
damage
is
ship.
ready.
Good, Koinonia has been colonized, so let's queue up the basics. Lovely.
I am yours to command.
And the White Wings have taken a bit of punishment.
'Tis more
but we've
brave to live
got a
than
fair
to
amount of
die.
stuff queued up here, so we're not going to be able to get that shipyard up anytime soon. When's our collecting device? Hasn't started yet? Of course it hasn't. I want to grab a Praetor lab.
Changing alert status.
I think I'm going to double Praetor, just so we can fast forward through to tribute stations, because I do want to get my
I am
trade
yours
network
to
up
command.
reasonably quickly.
We have arrived at our destination.
Yeah, if we take a quick look back here,
Mission complete.
Sparrowhawk.
Upgrade order
So these
confirmed.
are, yeah, these are actual cruisers, and they've got a lot of damage output, and they're pretty tough, and they're not that much more expensive. So I think that the Sparrowhawk is actually a good investment. In terms of our capital ships, the next one that gets unlocked is the Melak up here.
Pirate raiders are on the loose.
We don't get the Daerodux until all the way up here. Then we've got the Deverix, which is a support ship, and the Norexan all the way up here. So, give them a little while before we're really able to start getting our capital ships rolling.
Reinforcements are coming.
So for the moment, let's queue up a couple of Sparrowhawks when those finish. Okay, we've got a hostile scout coming in. We do need to get moving
It is
again
more
because
brave
we
to
are
live than to
running
die.
low. We are equal on colonization for now, and that's not a place we want to be. Well, our fleet has been assembled, so we're gonna move through
Upgrade
here
order confirmed.
just quickly to wipe out the marquee here. Let's see, we're gonna set the rally point here. You know what I want to do? We're actually going to grab, trade some resources around, colonists and development. I'm going to get a second Z1, so we can do a little bit more expansion. Connie, I don't care about.
How may I serve?
Fleet is in position. Because I mean, I could. No, it probably is worth
Research is complete.
queuing our fleet back here actually.
Proceed to coordinates.
So we can do that immediately. I do still want to get a second Z1, but that's going to take the pressure off a little bit. Because they're still relatively expensive. And we're going to get
Changing
more bang
alert
for our buck, I
status.
think, by mobbing up on Sparrowhawks. So you can see already that there is much more of an emphasis on your support ships here than there.
Pirates are raiding one of our planets.
Oh, great pirates. I could do without that.
We have
Okay.
engaged the enemy.
Let's do that. Okay, I want you to focus on
Our
getting those up.
research is complete.
Grab those development researches. Hopefully we can get one of these up quickly. We really can't. Okay. Let's repair, that's deconstruction. That's not gonna really help. Okay, those are all gone. Yeah, let's just move straight up here, claim this place. That's Queen 3 apparently. Okay, then we've got to move down to Myrmidon and see what we can do with that. Right now, let's queue up some Talons and some more Sparrowhawks.
Upgrade
I'm
order
actually going to
confirmed.
set a direct thing down here. Yeah, unfortunately our construction ship went down, so just going to cancel.
Proceed to coordinates.
So they're gonna kill my mines here, and that's it. That's really all that's gonna happen. They're gonna run away after that. Okay, so we've got a Talon. Oh, that's where we get capture extractor. Yeah, let's get a Talon over there to grab. There actually isn't anything there. Wow, I've actually been just looking throughout this entire game at this little place here, going, I should wipe out the people so I can actually claim there are asteroids there, and there aren't any, so I'm really stupid. In the meantime, we still don't have our Sparrowhawk research, but that's actually underway now, so that's something. I believe, Yeah, I can actually afford my second Z1, so let's start that underway. The Sparrowhawks take up a fair amount of space. Let's keep another of those, and let's see, let's grab another bright one. So, yep, they're killing that. Belak leveled up. Lovely to hear. And wow, have we really murdered all of them? We really have. Okay, so we've colonized that place, and we are going to head straight down here. Meantime, we've got Bright One just finished construction there, and we will have some more stuff soon, including a Z1. Lovely. Okay, so what else can we do? I'm going to get fabrication tech, and we're going to work on self-repairing systems, because we have reintegration. Yes, the Romulans actually get like a light Borg regeneration power, so that could be useful. Where are you going? Yeah, we're going to check out this place. Okay, this does actually have some things we can capture, so...
Proceed to coordinates.
Yes. Affirmative.
We don't have enough antimatter for that, and the cloak and device will just flat out drain it, so...
For the Empire. Talon reporting.
No, you should go up here, because that's a death trap. Dummies. Okay, so they're still running around there doing their thing. We do have our first Sparrowhawk. We've got a Z1 coming up shortly. Get some Shrike fighters ready. And I'm going to get enveloping shot.
How may I serve?
You, in the meantime,
in the shadows.
I'm going to get enveloping shot for you as well. Now, enveloping shot is a pretty expensive ability, so I'm actually going to take that off autocast. Yeah, this place is still scary. And that Talon's gonna cloak. Well, it would have cloaked if it hadn't gone horribly wrong. Okay, whatever. So, fleet's on the move. Good. So we've got a bright one moving through. I'm not sure if a bright one can actually take on 3 wanderers. I mean, no, I know it can't take on 3 wanderers. I don't know if it can take on 1. Because they're actually grouped up, so that's a thing. In the meantime, we've got Myrmidon under attack, and this is just a Talarian unit, which we can murder pretty easily. They're doing pretty well on a bunch of stuff. We're equal for elite ships.
Proceed to coordinates.
I'm a little worried by the fact that they seem to be keeping up with our colonization, so we definitely want to get things moving a bit there. Especially given that we don't have eyes on a lot of stuff around here. Okay, so we've got an oceanic world here, with 1 Decora in orbit. This is Sherman's planet. That is a M-class, but they have sonar defenses. I could do without sonar, to be honest. If you remember from our Dominion game, sonar are kind of terrifying.
Successfully colonized.
Okay, lovely. We have colonized, and these guys are dying horribly. So we have all that done.
We lie in the shadows.
Cool. Let's grab... Wow, we're actually kind of starved for credits at the moment, so let's grab a couple of orbital weapons platforms.
I am yours to command.
And we've got our fleet here.
Reinforcements.
Wanderers are getting chewed up nicely. We don't... okay, that's pirate base. Let's move down here.
Upgrade order confirmed.
Okay, we need some defenses up here as well. Did we actually get... No, we didn't, so our tritanium is now screwing us. What's our trit income? So we've got 3.4 dilithium and 1.6 trit, yeah. Go figure. I need 150, so that's going to be expensive, but I will go ahead and buy it, because we need to keep working on that. How are we doing? Okay, so we're back in the lead for colonization. I will take it.
How may I serve?
Fleet is assembled. Good, good. We're going to want to build a Talon. Got, yeah, that's our last 2 Sparrowhawks coming through. So we're just going to go through here to grab this space junk.
Reporting.
Engage engines.
Fleet is assembled.
'Tis more brave to live than
Good.
to die.
And we can start actually rebuilding the stuff we lost here. So
is required.
get that going. And I want a
Station
orbital weapons
complete.
platform there. Now in terms of our defenses,
research
yeah, I had a
is
feeling.
complete.
There is actually an upgrade which gives the platforms shields, which we're going to want. But our economy is screwy enough that I'm a little worried about doing anything more than that right now. Let's keep moving.
I am yours to
Fleet's on the
command.
move. Down there. We've got Talon
Affirmative.
through there. Good, good.
I am yours to command.
So this is going to be Fleet 2,
'Tis more brave to
And
live
this is gonna be
than
Fleet
to
1.
die.
which has considerably less firepower because this has 5 Sparrowhawks, but
Warp drives engaging.
this should be
Commander.
enough to at least handle the
Station
basics.
complete.
Um,
Station complete.
and we're going to build. Yeah, we're going to get a warbird factory right here, so I've got some frontline defenses and construction capabilities. Sounds good. Okay, so what is this planet?
We have arrived at our
Magic moment.
destination.
This is more Talarians, and it's another K class, a pretty decent one. Bonuses to just about everything.
I am yours to
So they do
command.
have a lot more ships here, but I'm still relatively confident because we've been just utterly murdering the Talarians so far. The warships are a little scarier, but like the observers, yeah,
Proceed to coordinate.
that died. Alpha strike.
Station complete.
Okay, focus fire on this one. Is he dead? I don't know if he's dead.
Station complete.
Okay. We do actually have some antimatter available, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a
Station
heavy plasma torpedo on that guy. That was kind of overkill. Oh well. So we've lost a bright one, but most of the Talarians have been dealt with. So yeah, this was a good gamble. Meanwhile, over here we're looking good. Sparrowhawks are in good shape. We've just got a couple of dinky ships to kill. Not super worried. You should go capture the thing.
Changing
And we're
alert
done.
Status.
So, colonize
Orders received.
Talos 4. Okay, yep, we've got that coming up. And we can afford platform shielding, so we should do that. Okay, so what's our next priority? We've got
We have
boosted
successfully
growth rates.
colonized.
Yeah, I think that's probably worth it, just to get
Better
our
be over
economies
soon.
going a little faster. So we've got civilian infrastructure.
More
Build
latinum
things.
is required.
Station complete.
There we go. Cool.
How may I serve?
Fleet is looking pretty good, so let's
Acknowledge.
make a move over here. I'm going to start our waypoint on the fleet there. And I want to build... yeah, let's sell some sell some stuff, and get another Sparrowhawk going. Okay, Warbird Factory isn't finished yet, but it will be soon. We only have one orbital weapons platform here. That feels like too few, so let's queue up another one. Drop it here. Okay. Not enough antimatter, but you're set to autocast, so sure. This is one Decora. Let's go ahead and attack that place. Quick check, how much XP does this thing have? 100. I guess we'll see what we have after we kill the Decora. This would cost 261 Latinum. Yeah, let's go for it. I think that's probably... I'm not confident enough in the
research is complete.
likelihood of XP generation to actually make that work. They've sent through a Wanderer and a couple of Marquee Raiders, which is like, you have no idea how little I care. Tactical slots. No, we don't actually have any defenses active, so we should grab a couple like that. And yeah. I really don't care. Ooh, hello.
Lie in the shadows.
Proceed, Centurion.
That is way more ships than I want to deal with.
Shields collapsing. Damage report.
It shall be done.
So, yeah, we lost our shields and we haven't actually lost anything else yet. But this is an NPC capital. So that's a little dangerous. They have a Bird of Death and a lot of dinky ships. I can take that relatively easily, but not with this fleet. I'd need to get some more reinforcements through.
Proceed to
In the meantime, yeah, I have both of my things up. And you can see that they have a fair amount of shields and reasonable shield regen as well. But the interesting thing about them is that this is an ability, not an inherent thing, so they start off with 0 shields. Just something to bear in mind. Cool. So, we're gonna go with our original plan, which is double Praetor Labs, which means we've got a halfway decent shot at getting... you guys are a little close to the planet, which is dangerous. Okay, so, yeah, you can see that our Sparrowhawks are doing a lot of damage. So, looking good there. How are we doing over here? We pulled back to repair and restock. We are going to need to look at getting another logistics upgrade. Sell some dilithium. Okay, we're still stuck with our current tech level here, but we do have reintegration, and we can look at getting some more weapons tech. So I'm going to go ahead and queue those up. Let's see, we can get winged defenders, and we can get V8s, which are... V8s aren't super useful. Their main gimmick is... Okay, how are we doing here? Taking some damage, but the Decor is going to die pretty fast. Okay, I'm actually going to grab Colonize. I was a little worried to do that before, because I thought that it might try to colonize before it was actually supposed to, but not a problem. Let's go ahead and let's build some scouts. Check out what's what. Okay, so Klingon military's got a bunch of stuff, but it's not in a great spot for anything except a frontline defense world.
Station complete.
Okay, Decora's gone down. We do actually... I forgot to get oceanic colonization because I'm a derp. We should also get improved domes to help out these places. How's our economy looking? Well, 15.1, 3.6, 5.3, looking good. How's our rankings? Flat out top. And we're top on our colonization as well. So we just need to leverage this essentially.
I am yours to command.
Okay, we do have our talents
Our
up, so...
research is complete.
Oh boy. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay, so zoom out. I want you to go there. And then you're going to autocast explore. This is sonar, which I don't really want to deal with. Oceanic colonization is on the way, so that's fine. Okay, that's done. That's good. So we're going to sell a bunch of dilithium, and I want to mob up on
More
Sparrowhawks.
latinum is required.
7 Sparrowhawks added to this fleet will be more than enough to take out this place. Meantime, let me just double check that everything is as it should be. We actually have some upgrade space here for more pipples. Currently got a tax rate of 0.7. Okay. This place is capped out, and we're going to have almost have oceanic
We lie in
colonization.
the shadows.
So you should move through here.
Our research is complete.
Okay, you can colonize this place.
Engage engine.
The next question is, do we want to risk attacking this place with the sonar? And I'm not super convinced that I do. These ships are a lot tougher than the Jemadar vessels, which we were risking before. But that doesn't mean that it's necessarily a good plan. We've got Beta Z, which is going to be a nice, easy target.
Scouts have found a colonizable
And Rana. Hello. Okay, so we've run into the borders of Federation control.
We lie in the
Which means
shadows.
we definitely want to work on our defenses here. So I'm going to grab some orbital weapons
Our
platforms.
research is complete.
I'm actually going to mob up 4 of them. And then do I want to go here? Because I'm going to lose access to this place shortly. These guys, because their culture is just expanding like no tomorrow. Where's my culture? Compelling propaganda down here. Okay, gonna trade some resources around to grab that.
We lie in the shadows.
I'm gonna damage boost while in friendly culture. Yeah, we don't actually have any culture up at all yet. And we haven't got our tribute stations yet either, so trade some more resources around and get the trading
More brave to
stations.
live than to die.
I'm looking. Okay, so we've got 4 Sparrowhawks, 4 frigates, the Z1, and there is the
Our
Federation
research is
base
complete.
with a Galaxy and 2 Centaurs. 1 Centaur. Okay. So what do we want to do? Do we want to...
We
No, we
lie
want
in the
to-
shadows.
I want to go straight to Beta Z. Clear this out, claim it, and start dropping culture there as soon as possible. Because otherwise they're just going to block us off from further advance, which I'm okay with preventing. Okay, defenses. So we have our platform shielding, that's good. We can start working on star bases. Okay, what's the fleet looking like here? 2 Shellys and 16 Mirandas. Okay, so they're mostly spamming out little ships, which
We lie
I
in
figure
the
that's kind of
shadows.
a AI kind of likes to do that.
How may I serve?
Okay, we didn't actually get the upgrades here because we're stupid.
More
Okay, grab the
latinum is
things.
required.
Is there actually another one? No, there isn't. Okay.
I am yours
Um,
to command. Acknowledged.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a risk.
Orders
Actually, no,
received.
you know what? No, I'm not. Because even without the subspace torpedoes, which the battleships fire off, I do not have enough firepower to
We have arrived
deal
at our
with
destination.
ships that powerful. So we're actually gonna just sit there. Which means we're gonna pull back our fleet all the way
Proceed,
over here.
Centurion.
No.
Acknowledged.
I'm going to go
Lay
this way,
in a
dumbass.
course.
This is going to be our eastern frontier, which means we do need to drop some turrets. I mean, someday I hope to take that place, but right now I don't have the resources, and it would be a waste to try. Okay, so my first fleet is on the way.
How may I serve?
Just refresh the command
Station complete.
link. And we should look at building some more research facilities. So up here, we don't actually have anything built here, so actually no, we've got other priorities. We want to start our trading going, so sell a little stuff and get a trading station.
Proceed to coordinate.
And we're going to want another
Proceed
one
to coordinate.
here. So again, sell a little stuff.
We
And-
cannot build there.
Yeah, because that takes up way more space than it should. Okay, that will help. Our economy is still top ranking. Everything else is falling behind. So good,
'Tis more
good.
brave to live
Fleet
than
on the
to
way.
die.
They have a marauder and a pillager. But I'm not super worried about that. Main thing is once we do actually start fighting the Federation, they're going to hit us like a ton of bricks. So we need to make sure that we have the resources to hold out. So I'm gonna go for the Starbase prototype. We're going to unite our fleets. I'm hoping that they're going to have enough difficulties coming through here that we're not going to have face any problems there. Can't come through here because pirate base. Which means that this is going to be the tricky point. Oh, hello.
Your orders?
Klingons decided to come pay us a visit. Yeah, we're going to want to deal with this planet sooner or later, but right now
I
we
am
have
yours
things to
command.
deal with.
Our research is complete.
Not sure if we can kill this thing in time. Oh, apparently we can. Okay, so let's start working on
More
the
latinum
basics.
is required.
Trade some stuff around.
More latinum is required.
There we go. So our fleet is together, Borel's moving in, but hey look, I have a lot of disruptor turrets, so you're going to have difficulties. And just got the Marauder left, which is going to die in pretty short order.
Station
Um,
complete.
You are fine. Someone's taken some hull damage. You've taken hull
Changing
damage.
stack.
So you should go ahead and reintegrate.
'Tis more brave to
Yes,
live
why not?
than to die.
Okay,
Upgrade order confirmed.
How may I serve?
Our
I want to move
research
down
is
there. I
complete.
do want to know what's going on here. Yeah, Borels are almost dead. So let's get another Talon up.
Station
Meanwhile, how's
complete.
our trading looking? 1.2. Gonna need a logistics upgrade here, unfortunately. Again, trade some stuff around. Tribute station. And this is really important because the longer the network is, the more it's just going to be exponential growth. So, Talon's on the move. I want to see what's going on here. Because that is 3
Proceed to
Decorers.
coordinate.
Lay in a course.
Which is going to be awkward for the Federation to deal with, but that's still a fair amount. Okay, they have a couple of hangar defenses and some disruptor platforms. Klingon defenses are
order
pretty
confirmed.
vicious, but their actual fleet isn't so bad.
I am yours to command.
Okay, we're actually going to unite our fleets. So we're going to move it down there. How are we doing? Colonization is still in the lead. Economy is still solidly in the lead. Good, good. Okay, we want... Well, we lost
Station complete.
Okay, so let's get a tribute station going. There. We're going to want one here. So again, sell some resources. Get that underway. And we're looking now.
Station complete.
Okay, yeah, that's scaling up nicely. So that's going to help with the issue which we've been having. We may want to... Yeah, well, I think we're actually going to want to drop some refineries here. So that's something to bear in mind in the longer term, but right now... Okay, so they have 3 Excelsiors, a Galax, and a Galaxy. They've not actually taken the place yet, but they have killed all of the Ferengi.
Station
Okay, is this the one we want to die on?
How may I
We have a
serve?
pretty nice fleet. We can definitely outnumber them.
Station complete.
We do have reinforcements on the way.
I
Sure,
am
let's
yours
try
to
it.
command.
Worst comes to the worst, we can just pull out.
Proceed to coordinate.
Right here and now, I want to get a propaganda center up,
Station complete.
so we can start fighting back with our own culture. The fact that they are spreading from there indicates to me they might have that world there, so we're going to have to be careful with that. But second fleet is on the way, and that's going to be a lot more Sparrowhawks.
My life for the Empire.
You should go down here and see what's what down there. Okay.
Changing alert status.
Okay, we do need some more
Proceed to
research
coordinate.
facilities. I've got one Marquee Raider
Reinforcements are
and
coming.
a few Wanderers coming through. Okay, so that's honestly not that big a deal. I need another weapons lab, so it's about time I started working on that. Okay, fleet is in
'Tis more
position.
brave to live than to die.
And we're going to go for a straight snipe on the Galaxy unless it runs away
Proceed
like a
to
little bitch,
coordinate.
which I think it's going to do. Alright, fine, if you don't want it, then I'm going to go ahead and colonize. The sooner this is up and running, the sooner we can start getting upgrades, and the sooner we can start getting defenses.
Reinforcements
It's gonna be the key
are
thing.
coming.
How's this? Propaganda center is on the way.
We have successfully colonized.
Okay, yeah, you're still running. So...
Our planet is under attack. We have engaged
Mislan?
the enemy.
What's under attack? Oh, hello, Monkey Raiders. But I do have orbital weapons platforms, so yeah, not super worried. Okay, so over here, immediate priority, we want
Station complete.
to load up on orbital weapons platforms. Okay, subspace navigation beacon I don't care about, and orbital jamming, again, not a big priority, so we're just going to load up on 4 disrupt turrets. That's going to help to boost our survivability
Upgrade
a
order
fair chunk.
confirmed.
And then ideally I'd like to drop a starbase here, but I'm really not sure if I can actually afford it. So let's see. Logistics, or let's go for tactical. That'll get us more space for stuff, and
How may
where
I
are you
serve?
going? Okay, fleet down here. Last we saw, they have a starbase, but otherwise it's... I'm not seeing a huge amount of scary stuff. Okay, it's risky, but I'm going to go ahead
It
and
shall be done.
move our fleets up here to take Pegos Minor. Keep expanding, never stop expanding. Okay, so we have some more research here. So I can get Killer Hawks, which are big and scary. I can get Plasma
Station
Torpedo research if I get the Winged Defender. Which basically gives us Plasma Torpedo abilities for some extra alpha damage. Let's see. And yes, we can start getting some antimatter boosts, which is kind of important.
Proceed to coordinate.
So I'll start working on that, and meanwhile, let's see, Nestor costs 2,000. Sure, I'll go ahead and trade that around. And you're going to go down here. So yeah, we've got our first one up.
Upgrade order confirmed.
Things dealt with nicely. That's dead. Okay, how's our trade route looking? 6.5. Okay. Next link in the chain is here. So we're going to need a logistics upgrade there. But we do need to save cash.
Complete.
Okay, Nestor, how much does this cost? 800, 200, 175. That's fine. I'm going to drop that right here, behind the initial line of disruptor turrets. So those will provide the first wave. Because starbases in Sacrifice of Angels are not amazing. They do need support to be able to do stuff.
Moving out.
Okay, so we can get... Do we want to get Killerhawks? That might be a good plan. In terms of fortification, that's colony pods. That's damper barrier. Assault deployment. Enforced
We have
loyalty.
arrived at our destination.
There's nothing here which is leaping out at me as being super important, but I might want
Station
to...
complete.
Let's get Gallant Wings. I've been kind of enamored of minefields of late, so it feels like a good thing to do. Okay, fleets are pretty much in position, so let's go kick some Romulan.
Proceed to coordinate.
Some Romulan, some Klingon butt. How's that going? We are positive, so culture is still working. Okay, we have space for a trading station here. Let's go ahead and drop that down. Cool.
We lie in the shadows.
Okay, so priorities.
Station complete.
The disruptor platforms, they're not that bad actually. They're about equivalent to mine, and I have enough alpha damage that I should be able to just nuke them down pretty efficiently.
Bring all weapons to bear.
So, dealt with the initial stuff, set up our attack run. We'll just sweep through here to kill all of them. They do have a Bird of Death, which is going to be the scariest thing that they have. We do need to be a little bit careful.
Damage report.
Okay, so the Norexan has actually taken some damage, so we're going to need to be careful. We might need to pull that out. That's taking consistent fire. And oh boy, they just hit a lot of stuff.
Acknowledge.
And the Federation just showed up. Of course the Feds showed up. Okay, we're about to lose one of our ships, so yeah. Cloak up, guys. It's time to pull out.
Our research is complete.
Let's go. Yeah, the Feds were not prepared either. Yeah, they've built up a lot of stuff actually, so we're going to need to be careful with that. But good news is that does mean that the Feds are not going to be coming through there anytime soon either. So, these guys are all cloaked up. We're actually going to unite these fleets because we've only got one fleet now. One capital, rather. Wait. No, we lost both of our capitals. Okay, that was really painful. Let's see. In that case, I want to get. I'm going to want an elite warbird factory right here. Do you have defenses? You do not have defenses, so you should build some disruptor turrets here.
crew
Still
is
going to unite
ready.
that fleet. And we're basically just going to have to go through each of them, so... This is just kind of the quirk of the way that abilities in Sins of the Solar Empire works. And the way that they've hacked it in Sacrifice of Angels is if you set it to autocast, they will all cloak up. And then certain capital ships have a decloak fleet ability, which will tell them all to decloak. So, it's kind of a
Changing alert status.
hacky thing, but you can make it work if you have some control. Now, if you don't have the capital ship to do that thing, then
Station complete.
yeah, this is the alternative. What I think would probably be better is if they had something like these siege cruisers in...
This had better be over soon.
Okay, lovely, the
Weapons are
starbase is almost up.
standing by.
What can this do? You can have squadrons, dampening facilities... You can get a cloaking device on the starbase, that's funny. But this doesn't have any kind of repair stuff, so we're going to want to drop a shipyard here. I'm just going to go with a basic one. And then we're actually going to need to get those up and running, because we don't have those yet.
Complete.
And then I want another propaganda
Planet is
center.
under attack.
Hello,
My crew is
incoming.
ready.
We have engaged the enemy.
Okay, so good news is this is just a big pack of Mirandas. They have, okay, now they have an Excelsior as well. And there's a Centaur. We have 13 Killerhawks, a bunch of disruptor platforms, and our
All
starbase
that
just came
lives
online.
must
So,
die.
what can we do? I'm going to grab defensive enhancements, because I think that's going to get us more
Changing
mileage
alert
right now.
status.
And then after that, we're going to start looking at...
Engage those
There we go, assault
treacherous
systems.
fools.
Yeah, that gives us actual disruptor
Station
beams.
complete.
More ships coming in. They've got some steam runners. There's a galaxy. Okay, this is going to be rough. Come on.
My crew is ready.
Good news is that is now up and running, so we can start building reinforcements straight off the bat. I'm going to spawn out a Gallant Wing, and then we're going to focus on getting Sparrowhawks.
Your orders?
Station complete.
And back here, I want to move in to join that fleet, sell some resources.
Pirate raiders are on the
I need some Z1s.
What
Those
are
are
your
literally the
orders?
only options I have right now. Okay, first defense upgrade has been completed, so that's going to help.
How may I serve?
Station complete.
Okay, Gallant Wing is up.
Lie in the shadows.
Impulse speed, Centurion.
Okay, and we're going to drop a minefield right here in front of the starbase. We just lost off 2 Sparrowhawks.
Your orders?
Is it time yet?
Keep it steady.
Okay,
My crew is ready.
Proceed, Centurion.
come on.
We lie in the shadows.
Give us our mines, give us our mines. We are... Sparrowhawks are doing surprisingly well, to be honest. I'm impressed. We're building more of them. But,
This had better be over soon.
trade some more resources around. Yeah, so I've got 7 Sparrowhawks queued up. We're steadily losing
What are
them,
your
but,
orders?
Is it time?
okay, so the Gallant Wing went down. I'm not actually entirely sure if it managed to drop any mines.
Your orders?
We're going to cloak up the fleet
Consider it done.
and pull it back,
We lie in the shadows.
Your orders?
and just let the static defenses deal with stuff for a bit. we have our main disruptors as well as our pulse disruptors active.
We lie in the shadows.
Gallantwing's gonna die
Crew
pretty
is
shortly.
ready.
Okay,
Your orders? What are your orders?
okay. So, decloak, 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 decloak. That one was already uncloaked. Okay. So we're about to lose shields, but we've taken out a lot of their ships, and that galaxy's about to go down hard. So this could be worse. I'm pretty sure we can hold. We should have our Z1.
We lie in the shadows.
Move it.
Our planet is under attack.
Okay, shields on the starbase have gone down. Down to 5 Sparrowhawks, but we're doing okay. I want you to actually set a course for here. Build another Z1.
'Tis more brave to live than to die.
Get your squadrons up.
My crew is ready.
Starbase is beginning
Weapons
to take
are
damage.
standing by.
Come on. Kill that galaxy. Kill it. How hard can this be?
We lie in the shadows.
Galaxy is down, which means we've just got to deal with the support fleet. Is there anything I can get which will be useful? Anything. I'm going to want this eventually, but I'm pretty sure I don't actually have the research for it yet. So it's literally just the starbase, the ships which are being built, and the shipyard left. And they still have a lot of Mirandas. Do they have anything else? They have a steam runner, which I think is probably causing problems. That's about to die.
All that lives must die.
Okay, now it's in the mix as well. Yeah, these Mirandas are just...
Your
they're
orders?
doing more damage than I'd like. Come on, Sparrowhawk. Do your thing. Okay, second Z1 is coming up.
To live than to die. How may I serve?
You are going to need enveloping shot. How are we doing? We've still got 3 Sparrowhawks queued up. Propaganda Center is not being built, so I should actually take that off so I have some more resources to play with to build more ships. So just go ahead and queue up the full set. Starbase is taking damage, but
'Tis more brave to live.
we have our fleet in position.
Our planet
Okay,
is under
there goes the Excelsior. Lovely. You're already level 2. Wow. Okay,
We have engaged the enemy.
I'm gonna grab the Cloak Fleet so we have some micro abilities for later. That is the enemy fleet dealt with. Okay, that cost them everything, but we're not in the best of shape right now. Let's see. I do have orbital weapon platforms, so I can actually deal with that stuff there. Just not super well. Could probably do with some mores. Some more. Okay, let's key up another disrupt platform to go there.
We lie in the
How
shadows.
is our trade route? They actually took out the one here, it looks like, so that's annoying. This place has a tribute station. This place does not. Okay, give me a tribute station, please. Drop it right there. Okay, so, Marquis running around here, but again, I have orbital weapons platforms. I have orbital weapons platforms here, 2 of them. This place held out
Remain
somehow.
vigilant.
Okay, Jesus. So, assemble
We lie
fleet.
in the shadows.
Lovely.
Orders
Let's get it
received.
together here. This place is being repaired by the shipyard, which is good. And we also have other dudes doing stuff. Okay, so I want a propaganda center, and I actually want a second warbird factory, so we can start pumping out ships faster. What else is going on? Okay, down here we need some more research going, which means we need credits. Let's see, I want...
We lie in the shadows.
What's the thing we go for? Damage increase. That's a big damage increase. Yes, give me. Okay, I've got a question actually. Okay, yeah, there are bombers. We are going to need a little while before we can actually get access to bombers. Just going to rely on fighters for now. You are going to get enveloping shot.
Be on
And
your
this place
guard.
is looking pretty good actually, so let's sell some stuff. That will give us torpedo launchers, or we can get even more defenses. Let's go ahead and grab defensive enhancements, I think, because that's actually kind of a big deal. That really spikes up our shields and our regen. Let's see, that's large shell cloak. It's colony pods, that's merchant cargo bays. Is the jamming thing down here somewhere? I think it might be. Okay, gonna grab Killerhawk research because I want to start getting some bigger ships as well. But our fleet is looking pretty decent. We're lagging behind, unfortunately. We do need to get some replacement orbital weapon platforms. And again, trade some resources around. I want those in a nice tight ring so they can support each other. Okay. This place has room for stuff. I was going to look at grabbing this, but we do need to get some resource upgrades, so we better work on that. How's our income? 20.8, 3.6, 6.2.
In the shadows.
I think it's probably a fair bet to say that they have a much larger fleet than I do, and a much larger fleet cap. But I still have the lead in terms of worlds claimed. Okay, so we've got Killerhawks unlocked, which are tougher, but don't have quite as much damage output.
Our planet is under
In theory,
attack.
anyway. It is. So, this is a thing which this mod does.
Complete.
Random events.
Station complete.
We just got attacked by a dreadnought missile. And these things are theoretically killable, but yeah, look at how much shield regen it has. So in practice, what's going to happen is it's going to come through here, it's going to wipe out everything, it's going to hit the planet to self-destruct, and I'll lose the colony. And this is a D-class asteroid, so I really don't actually care. Okay, get another rank of that. Zoom out. How is our trade network looking? Pretty good. Okay, we need to grab a trading station here. Or I would if I had the tritanium for it. There we go. That's much better.
Our research is complete.
Okay.
Station complete.
So,
Station complete.
we've got the Blackwind, we've got the Havake. There's the V8 down
Our
there.
research is complete.
Just check over here. You can see we've actually almost unlocked all of our basic ships. Beyond here, it's just getting new upgrades and getting new capital ships. So that's cool. I'm going to build a couple of Killerhawks because they don't do as much damage in theory, but I have a feeling that the numbers are a little
Upgrade order
deceptive.
confirmed.
Okay, lovely. Are you done yet? No. Okay, whatever. Okay, over here we want entanglement filtering. And then we can actually get to the orbital processing thing, and then we can drop a couple of refineries here. Religious population friendly. Significant boost to culture. Okay, so it actually impacted, so... Okay, I guess I'm going to build a star glider and tell it to go over here. We do actually have a Talon here, just looking about not doing much, so... Sure,
Our
go hunting.
research is complete.
You're gonna die almost immediately, but try it anyway.
Changing alert status.
Okay, and I would like to get a trading station here as well. That's probably going to die horribly. Actually, you know what I could do? No, I don't want to waste the upgrade slots.
Standing by.
You only have limited slots here. We've used up 3 of them. I definitely want to keep working on giving this bigger teeth. So let's get some torpedoes. That's the final offensive upgrade, but that will probably add another decent chunk of damage output to it. We have double factories. Okay, here we've got Killerhawks. So these don't have any bonus abilities immediately, but I believe we can start unlocking them shortly. But we do want to... Our research situation is kind of dire, so we do need to work on that as well. So let's see. Star Glider's on the way, so we can get that dealt with shortly.
Raiders are on the loose.
Oh my god, you have no idea how little I care. Okay, I think this is probably a good spot, so let's go ahead and grab that. Trade some stuff around. And our weapons labs. In terms of my civvy research, there's not a great deal which I am dying to get. I have all the basics done. I mean, eventually I do want to start working on some of this other stuff, but... yeah, this isn't a huge deal for the immediate moment. We do also want this upgrade here, but we're going to need to spend a bunch of resources getting that going. So, logistics capacity, and down here, it's just a scout, so I don't care. We want a weapons lab. I'll get us up to 4 on our weapons lab, which will unlock the Melak, and it'll give an ability to the Killerhawk. And for the Sparrowhawk as well. It gives us Black Winds and the Vakes, so that actually unlocks all of our basic ships. It also gives us the Melak, which is it's probably a better direct combatant than the Z1, so that's something.
Changing alert status.
Meantime, yep, hello.
Pirates are raiding one of our planets.
We should queue up some more
confirmed.
orbital weapons platforms. And no, we can't afford an orbital refinery just yet. Let's go ahead and do that, and now we can. Lovely. Whether these will be done in time, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Changing alert status. Station complete.
How long do these take to build anyway? 50 seconds. You've probably got a decent shot at least getting that one up.
Our research
They've got a lot of ships coming through. Probably going to want to drop a starbase here at some point, but right now we just have bigger things on our mind. Oh my god, so many ships. I mean, some of them are realistically speaking, the only actually problematic one is the Marauder. And in practice, yeah, these are almost done. Okay, they're still just scouting us.
Station complete.
Give me a couple of talons so I can return the favour. Increased phase inversion.
Station complete.
Scout reporting.
Yeah, let's work on our torpedo damage again. Okay, hello. Good. Okay,
My life for the Empire. Affirmative.
and you should go over there. Actually, you should go over there. Okay, so how are we looking overall? We're drowning in dilithium. There are worse problems to have, let's face it. These guys did kind of a weird swingy thing. That one is up, and this one is up. We actually have all 4 disruptor platforms. Lovely. And it looks like they lost their Marauder, so we've just got all the dinky ships to kill, which is not a huge problem. You should build some weapons platforms here. Which I don't know if those will actually finish, but we'll see. Oh boy. Okay, Shelley class, Constellation, Excelsior, Miranda, Ambassador, 5 Centaurs, 6 Akiras, 2 Sabres, 4 Intrepids, and 2 Norways.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
You know, that's a lot of ships, but that's not actually nearly as bad as I was fearing. Kind of wondering where the rest of their fleet is. But for the immediate moment, let's see. We actually have some more tactical slots, so I should work on that. And I'm actually going to grab hangar defenses to mix it up a little bit.
Our research is complete.
Drop a hangar defense back there. That actually uses up 6 slots, so this had better be good. It literally only has 2 things it can do, so I'm not entirely sure why this is worth so much. You better come up with something good, guys. In the meantime, I'm actually going to get a unit of bright ones for
All that lives
anti-fighter
must
backup.
die.
And we're going to get another rank of defensive enhancements on our starbase.
Station complete.
Just make it that bit bigger and scarier. Okay, what else can we do? We're short on credits, but not if we do that. Okay, I definitely want to grab disruptor capacitors and improved power diversion. Okay, so they're on the move. So we should definitely sell some resources and start building some more
Engage
ships.
those treacherous fools.
Okay, and that's the limit of our
Planet
fleet
is under
capacity.
attack. How may I serve?
You do not want to move off to engage them,
Our
you want to stay
research
right
is
here.
complete.
Yes, and gonna build Shrikes, I guess.
It's more brave to live than to die.
Your orders?
I am yours to command.
Come on, unite the fleet,
It shall
get it
be
together.
done.
Fleet is on the move. They have.
We lie
They've got
in
some
the
constellations which could be annoying. You're doing something to this planet which I don't approve of.
'Tis more brave to live than to die.
No, stay where you are. Okay, Marquis have arrived. Easily enough, they're actually going after the feds, so sure. I want to grab emergency facilities just in case. Fortification, let's grab bomber, shuttle research.
Changing alert status. I am yours to command.
Okay, how are we looking? Pretty good, but I think it's time to increase our fleet cap.
Orders received.
And now keep pulling back, keep pulling back. I don't want you getting right out on the front line. We want all of the firepower of our fleet at our disposal. Okay, now you can turn around and engage. Okay, well that died horribly. They didn't have as many. This isn't the same kind of fleet that we dealt with before. This has a lot less trash.
Your orders?
Come on, where is improved power diversion? It's coming up. Okay, we're losing both of ours at once. Okay, I can do without that. Okay, keep firing. This isn't the kind of fight that we like, is the problem. This is a hold your ground and kill everything fight, and we're down to just Sparrowhawks at this point.
Changing alert status.
Can we get some Malak research? Because I'm not sure that Malaks are actually going to make the difference, but they're going to help. So keep firing. We've got one platform left.
Set a course.
Come back into repair range.
This had better be over soon.
Starbase is definitely doing work. Actually, focus fire on that ambassador. We've got more than enough torpedoes to kill that. Okay, lovely. Are you pulling out? You look like you're pulling out.
Fire all weapons. They will die.
They're not sure what they're doing. Oh no, that's funny. That's Klingons. I'm actually being helped by both Klingons and
Our research is complete.
Marquis. In a technical kind of sense.
Be on your guard.
You're not building ships. You should be building ships.
More latinum is required.
This had better be over soon.
More latinum is required.
Okay. Gonna click up our last two Sparrowhawks.
Keep it steady.
Starbase is gonna have to stand on its own for a while.
Set a course.
Okay, so we're being healed by the shipyards and we're getting our reintegration going, so actually gonna decloak. Yeah, they still have a lot of ships up. More than I'd like.
We have our orders.
All of these damn tractor beams are driving me nuts. Good news is that we do have attack run up, so... Wait, we're building Killerhawks? Why are we building Killerhawks? You know what? Killerhawks aren't the worst idea. Yeah, boost to our disruptors, but a penalty to our torpedoes. Okay, you know what? No, this isn't working. We'll keep those last two building, but otherwise I'm gonna drown you in trash.
Engage those treacherous
Oh, damn it, though. Lost the starbase. And there goes the shipyards.
Changing alert status.
from this, but it's not going to be pretty.
The price on our head has increased.
Of course it has. Okay, so, first things first, we need to get some replacement capital ships. And they're going to stay right there.
Research is complete.
Let's just scout, I don't care. Okay, now we need... I'm liking the drown them and trash idea. So we're gonna mob up on White Winds. Because part of the thing is that they keep using their tractor beams as the problem. And that's just a flat out disable while they get to thoroughly nuke us. So they're actually pulling their fleet back, so we do have a little breathing room. Starglider, okay. Grab a thing. Okay.
Your will.
Yep. Okay, that's all fine. And yeah, White Winds are being constructed. So they're slowly bombarding this place.
Your will.
Where is my Melax? The Malak is not an amazing warship, but it's not bad. Here we go. Okay, so it's bigger, it's tougher, and it's does a lot more damage than the Z1. And in terms of damage, abilities, it's got a cloaking device. It has the ability to mess with the enemy's shields, and it can sabotage starbase. So we're going to want that eventually, but for right now we just want to focus on transmit shield frequencies. And yeah, you can see that we're getting a steady stream of White Winds coming out.
Our research is complete. My crew is ready. Station complete.
Okay. So the next thing we're actually going to work on building is going to be these V30s, because they're a pretty high damage output. They have photon torpedoes, so they're not so Alpha Strike focused. And they're just a better option than mobbing up on these dinky ships.
Pirates are raiding one of our planets.
We also have V11 Stormbirds are available, which could be interesting.
Ready.
But
serve only the Tal Shiar.
Okay, there's our second thing. We need some more defenses. Let's get another
How may I serve?
thing down there. But then we want
More latinum is required.
V30s.
Our planet is under attack.
I know our planet is under attack. They're sending another constellation in, so we do need to get a move on a bit.
My crew is ready.
Okay.
Move it. Engage those treacherous fools.
Okay, your
Where to?
lock on is there.
Proceed. Wait for it.
Okay, so we have 2 capitals and 3 White Winds. And we need to move out.
Move it.
Okay, if we leave this too long, then they're going to just flat out bomb this place into oblivion. Interestingly enough, we do actually still have a construction ship, so I'm gonna drop down a defense turret here. Alright, so the question is, can I retake this place? And then can I hold it? And these are the 2 key crucial questions. My economy is still looking strong. I do have a lead in colonization,
Commander.
but it's just a question of can I leverage those advantages. And the answer, to be honest, is probably not. But we can but hope. We can but try. want extended range sensors because I want to get a better idea on what they're actually doing. Okay, so we've got V30s on the way, and we're going to want the plasma system project.
Changing alert status. Engage those treacherous fools.
Is it time yet? My crew is ready.
Okay, so fleet is on the way. That constellation is doing its
Engaging
thing.
warp drive.
Our planet is under attack.
Let's go fortification specialists, because I would like a bit of a lead in that.
Reinforcements are coming.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Station complete.
Swiftly and silently.
Communications established, Commander.
Good, good. We're looking over here.
There is
That's
no
fine.
further profit in attacking an empire.
And you have a bunch of ships attacking me, so Klingons are being annoying.
This had better be over soon.
There's nothing I can do about them, actually. Let's see. Common features to learn pushovers, technology sharing, sonar, Temerians, Vulcans. It doesn't look like it. That's marquee overtures. That's backroom deals. Let's
Entering
research
orbit,
that.
Commander.
That might be a waste of resources, but that could give us an edge to do interesting things to them.
Our research is complete.
They have a
Research
lot of
is
ships,
complete.
but we do also have a lot of defenses, so
Our research
that does
is
actually remind me we
complete.
do need to work on getting a new starbase up. I'm actually winning the culture war, which is funny.
Entering orbit,
And we're
Commander.
leading on them on research. That's really interesting. That's just me that they're actually kind of penned in. So regardless of how little it feels like we have, we're actually doing pretty well. This is just going to be a slow and grueling process, essentially. So we're gonna queue up a Nestar fabrication cruiser to come out. How we doing?
Entering orbit, Commander.
They're running around killing trade ships and stuff, which is frustrating.
Changing
Well, we've
alert
actually lost
status.
most of our defenses here, which I am not okay with.
Wait for it.
Okay, so fleet
Right
is
away.
getting into position nicely.
A strong empire begins with a firm foundation.
So main concern at this
Engage
point,
those treacherous fools.
let's get a warbird factory up.
Where to?
Right away.
So we've got some frontline construction and repair stuff. We have no hope of being able to fight them if they send that same fleet in again. Oh, speaking
Our
of which,
research is complete.
let's see what we can
lie
do
in
to
the
them though.
shadows.
We do have a bunch of cloaking devices,
Changing alert
and we do
status.
have a new trick up our sleeve. We've got,
We lie in the shadows.
let's see, we've got 5 V30s currently.
Engage those treacherous fools.
So we might actually be in a position to outnumber them,
We have engaged the
given
enemy.
a little time. Okay, cruisers on the way.
We lie in the shadows.
Let's move over here so we have the support of our orbital weapons
Our planet is
platforms.
under attack.
We have arrived at our destination.
Torpedoes looking good. Okay. Let's, come on, how long does it take to actually build this thing? I'm going to go ahead and mob up a
Wait
second.
for it.
Wyverns being a nuisance.
Right away.
Okay, they're trying to run. It would be really nice if I had some way to stop them, but I really don't. Remote sabotage. Oh, interesting.
Reinforcements are coming.
You know, I wonder. Stealth Shell Weapons Lab. Is this the right planet? Yes, it is. Where's the thing?
Come closer,
Here it is.
if you dare.
Okay, no. That's literally just the folks in the system. So that's a thing. But if we can get those up and running, then that will be horrifying. In the meantime, I can keep building these. Because these feel like they might be a good ship. And they'll certainly make the tracked beam spam that bit less effective, because there'll be a lot more targets for them.
Ready to build.
Another news? Hello, we have our starbase.
Proceed.
Get our starbase up. Yeah, let's get up there. That's assault deployment. It's power
Entering
draining
orbit,
nanites.
Commander.
I'm really not sure what this thing actually does.
Treacherous fools.
Okay, here's the 2 points in bifurcative shielding.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Here, okay. Let's go ahead and grab that.
We lie in the shadows.
Yep, they have a dinky little fleet, and we're going to murder it horribly.
They'll never know what hit
They have
them.
more stuff incoming. Some ships, but I'm not
Changing
convinced that you have
electric.
enough here.
As
Out of
you
interest.
wish.
This costs antimatter, but not a
We lie
huge
in the
amount.
shadows.
So we're going
This had better
to
be over soon.
Entering orbit, Commander.
run and do some alpha strikes, kill some fools. And yeah, we've got a steady stream of V30s coming out of those shipyards.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Steam runners down.
It is under attack.
Yeah, we're looking good here.
Engage
Doing a
those
lot of damage to them.
fools. Wait for it.
I mean, we are losing ships, especially the White Winds, which they're just kind of cannon fodder, they're meant to die. And we're losing a couple of winged defenders,
Entering orbit, Commander.
but
More
I
Latin
can keep
is
building them.
required.
I have...
This had better be over
Oh,
soon.
this is the power of my economy. Especially given that these things build pretty quickly. But I do want some bigger ships as well, so I'm going to grab some Killerhawks.
Shields collapsing. Damage report.
Where to?
Okay, so our Malax have actually lost their
Engage
shields.
those treacherous fools.
Um,
Proceed.
Entering orbit, Commander.
and we're losing a fair number of ships, so we're going to pull back to our main defences. Those are looking good. Starbase is almost active.
Weapons are standing by.
We lie in the shadows. Station complete.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Wait for it. Right away.
Okay,
Remain
Starbase is
vigilant.
online. Trade some stuff around. Get the additional weapons.
Where to?
We're going to want the defenses eventually, but remember that when something is under attack, it doesn't automatically get the health boost, so we're going to need to deal with that. Alright. Hello, you're onto my defenses now.
Our planet is under attack.
Have a bunch of plasma torpedoes. Meanwhile... Okay, so we're steadily losing stuff here, which is problematic. they are... yeah, they're pulling out. So let's make them pay. Focus fire and kill that Phoenix. Kill the Phoenix if we can.
We have our orders.
Nice. Yeah, you can see that the photon torpedoes fire a lot faster, and they're not exactly harmless. Nice. Got ranks on our warbirds, so gonna get them cloaking devices so that they can get out of trouble.
Where to? Wait for it.
And we've got our first Killhawks through.
Changing alert status.
Lovely.
Be on your guard.
So let's get some defensive enhancements. We've managed to take back the world. Okay, so what's the next step? We've got a random white window here which needs to join the fleet. They have a couple of Akiras which we have thoroughly murdered. We're still lagging behind on stuff, so that's something to bear in mind.
Those treacherous fools.
We have basically lost this planet, which is really frustrating. We're going to have to just build it back up from scratch once the Klingons leave.
Our planet is under attack.
In the meantime,
Yes, it better be over soon.
trade some resources around. We need a Praetor lab. How are we doing here? We still have defenses, right? Yeah, we do. They're just running around and being dumb.
We have our
Okay,
orders.
whatever floats your boat. Can grab an upgrade
Our ship
here.
is taking significant damage.
Wait for it. Right away.
Okay, yeah, pull back. Yeah, they're just taking a lot of hull damage.
Upgrade order confirmed.
And if you consider the fact that at around the same level as the Malak, the Feds get the Galaxy, you can see just how fragile Romulans are here.
Whom shall we destroy?
Yeah, that's running high on capacitors. That'll explain
Changing
it.
alert status.
Okay. Let's get... Let's see, I want improved domes. And then, oh hello. Are you back? You
All
have to be.
that lives must die.
Okay.
Engage those treacherous fools.
So we're gonna trade some
Upgrade
resources
order
around,
confirmed.
Station complete.
and that can get us... let's grab the torpedoes.
Where to?
And then
Yes,
sell
it
some
better
more
be over
stuff,
soon.
and we need to build some more ships.
Changing alert status.
Do you want Killhawks? Or do you want V30s?
We
Let's go
need more metal.
V30s. Wow. That was a mistake. I sold all of my
Engage those
dilithium.
treacherous fools.
Do I have
Our
anything
planet
which
is
is...
under attack.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Okay, so we still have our Malaks. They don't have shields, which is a
Proceed.
problem, but... Their fleet is split up. Go to kill.
Entering
Go
orbit,
kill.
Commander.
Alright.
They'll never
Yeah,
know
focus
what
fire,
to
kill that ambassador.
Engage those treacherous
Wow. Over 1,000 damage per second. I don't think you're going to survive this.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Our
Nice.
research is complete.
That was a lovely little snipe. Okay,
Right away.
we've done what we needed. Let's pull back. I'm actually going to get our next capital ship rank, because I want to get a Z1. Yes, I know that they're of questionable value, but
Changing alert status.
That'll give us a bit more cloak control, which is going to be important, I think. Okay, fleet is swinging around. Oh boy, I have a bad feeling about this. Those Akiras are spitting out a lot of damage. Okay, we're actually running out of winged defenders. Which means time to build some more. We still have our Killhawks and we still have both of our capital ships, so this could be worse. We do have our shipyards working overtime. Just keep firing, keep firing. Oh, we got a rank. Cloak.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Where to?
You're fine. Get a boost to your shield frequency thing. And get a boost to yours. Okay, so we just use it. We can actually use it while cloaked, which is funny.
We lie in the shadows. They'll never know what hit them.
Okay. Starbase has gone down.
Where to?
Entering orbit, Commander.
So there's just a mob of Akiras left. But we're steadily building stuff. We lost one warbird factory. But that guy down there is still doing work. And we still have most of our killer hawks. So keep firing.
Shields collapsing. Damage report.
Entering orbit,
You
Commander.
are more damage than I'd really like. But you're healing through it, so I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Both shipyards are down.
Our
Okay.
planet is under attack.
Cloak up.
Acknowledged.
Time to go.
Immediately.
Oh boy. Yep. Okay, get us a Z1. And then... yeah, there's just a bunch of cavorts. Are you actually leaving, or are you just... no, you're just in orbit, and you're going to stay there. Wow. And I really can't afford
Where
to do anything to get them out, so... we're just gonna have to hang around. They have a bunch of ships in place, they're not leaving this time.
More latinum is required.
Time for more ships. There's literally just nothing I can do about this place because I just can't spare the forces. Goddamn Klingons.
My life for the Empire.
Yeah, they have way too much here.
Our ship is taking significant damage. We
Oh,
have
God.
arrived at our destination.
Swiftly
cloak?
and silently. Wait for it.
Yes, you did. Why did you... okay.
Wait for it.
Underway.
So let's move
How
through.
may I serve?
You can do things. You're gonna get bombers. And you're gonna get a cloaking device.
Our planet is under attack.
So yeah, if anything really screwed us here, it was the damned Klingons. Everything else I could probably have recovered from.
Engage the enemy.
Okay. I can still make this work somehow. I'm going to want another weapons lab. Let's bring this up to 5. What can we do with 5?
Entering
More
orbit,
abilities for something. Got the Derridex up here at 6. I've got the Blackwind and the Havake. Alright. This episode is getting a little long in the tooth. I figured I'd try and go for a long one, like with the Armada 3 one, but this is just kind of turning into a stalemate. Like I feel like I can keep pushing them back. I have the resources. I'm slowly working up to the point where I can just outproduce, outresearch, and outgun them. Yeah, they're leaving again already. Out of interest. I don't have enough credits.
Entering orbit, Commander.
How many credits do I need? Okay, I'm curious. So. Okay, so yeah, 3,000. It would be a week raid. But I could tell the Orions to go harass this place here. I do have that power.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Which could be interesting, but I'm not sure it'll actually do anything in the long run.
Shadows.
So yeah, this is you've had a pretty good idea of how the Romulans work here.
It won't be long now.
Let me just zoom in, because what is so good about these bombers that I am constantly being told that they're awesome. Those are actually pretty nasty stats. Like, do we have? No, we don't have any fighters here.
I am yours to command.
Let me turn this off and get a Shrike Squadron. Just to compare, because I'm curious. Deconstructed. Okay. And any moment now, you're gonna pop a Shrike. Any moment now.
Entering orbit, Commander.
Any moment now.
Pirate raiders are on
There we go. So that's no. Shrike Heavy Fighter, 15 pulse disruptor damage. Oh, I see. So basically the bombers are better in every single way possible. That's interesting. Those textures are a bit gnarly. I guess I'm not really meant to zoom in that far,
Entering
but
orbit, Commander.
some mods look better than others if you really pay attention to them. Like this guy isn't too bad, but that Z1 model, eesh. Anyway, folks, I'm going to wrap it up there. Like I said, I feel like I could probably push these guys back and actually do something about this, but for right now, it would take a long time and it would be kind of tedious to just keep going through this back and forth. So, let's see, next week there will be more Battlefleet Gothic.
Our planet is under attack.
We will... Yes, I know it's under attack. We're about to lose it,
We
in
have
fact.
lost a colony.
Not that it's going to help you, because I've got too much culture there. There will be more Stellaris on my channel on Wednesday. The Stellaris episode this week is on Grubler's channel. I have added the
We have arrived at our destination.
her upload
Entering
to the
orbit,
Stellaris playlist that I have. So keep an eye out for that. I will also yeah, you'll be able to find it easily enough. I will have links floating around the place. And on Friday, I think it is time to look at the Klingons. So you have that to look forward to. all sorts of
Entering
murder
orbit,
for
Commander.
honor and all that kind of thing. Yep. Cool. So, until next time, folks, stay safe.